Welcome once again, first years, in the another explanation of information transfer of a non-verbal data. That is, now today we are getting the information about the pie chart. Pie, what does it mean by pie? Pie is this part of the circle, pie. Okay, like if a circle being divided into four, the fourth part is known as pie. Okay, so here the pie chart, normally in the examination they will give you the text which is comprised of the 100% of a pie chart. Okay, so then they'll give you to they'll instruct you to make a pie chart. So first we'll go ahead with the text, then we'll understand how to draw the pie chart. Now, this pie chart shows the monthly expenditure of Mr. Mohan Rao. That means you have to draw a pie chart which shows the monthly expenditure of Mr. Mohan Rao. He spends 30% of his income on house rent, whereas 25% on food. How much? He spends 30% of his income on house rent, whereas 25% on food. 30 plus 25, you will get 55. Okay, so here you are getting 55%. Now on children's education, he spends 15% of his salary. How much salary he is spending on children's education? On children's education he is spending 15%. Fine. 30%, 25% and now 15%. Medicinal expenses take 13% of his salary. Okay, how much medicinal expenses? 13. 15 plus 13. You have to make the total, then you will get that how much I actually wanted you to get. It's 100% you receive till the end. Okay, 12% of the expenses are miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means on anything. Many things are there which we cannot mention it out, like so many things, daily expenses, and also miscellaneous means something which not necessary only on a particular thing, it can be many things. So 12% on the miscellaneous things. Next, whereas 5% only he can able to save in the for the family, or you can say that he can able to save in the bank. Okay, so overall when you calculate 30 plus 25, 30 plus 25, 55, 55 plus 15, how much it could be? It could be 70. Okay, now you can write down over here 30, 25, then 15, then you have 13, then next is 12, then 5, 15, then this one 20, 0 carry 2, it's 100. Okay, 100, overall 100%. Now this 100% you have to divide and make a pie chart. So for dividing this 100% into the pie chart, first understand how the pie chart could be. Okay, the pie chart could be in a circular form, and if you divide it into 4, it will get 25 on each side. 25, 25, 50, 25, 25, 50, 50, 50, it could be 100. And now we have to divide for the 100%. And if you can see, you can get an idea that half of the pie diagram could score the 50%. Understood? Now, according to the text here, the pie chart could be drawn by keeping in mind this percentages. 30 means a little bit more than 25. So now here I have put this dotted lines. I drew this dotted lines to make sure that this is, I have divided the pie chart in the 25 category, like this one, 25%. Everywhere 1, 2, 3, 4 I have divided with the dotted lines to clarify for you that while drawing the pie diagram, you should keep it in mind that the center should be in between, the center point should be maintained, and if you put the dotted lines, it will be easier for you to divide the percentages. Okay, so now like we have 30% for the house rent. How the house rent will be now divided? 30 means here we are getting 25. This is the dotted line for 25. Little bit more I have taken to make sure that this should become the 30%. Okay, 30% is the house rent. Now we have got the 30%. That's over. Next is 25% on food. Exactly, you can take one of the pie part and you can mention it out, 25% for the food. Okay. Now move on to next 25. This is next 25. In that you can take 15% children's education and 13% medicines. It will become 28 if you calculate 5, 6, 7, 8, 28. 15 and 13, 28. We have only 25. So we have to little bit increase this side. To make it sure it will become 28. Right. So out of 25 we have taken 15%. This is bigger, this is lesser here. So 15%, then we will move on to the 13%. Then miscellaneous is 12%. We take 12% here, and the last is the savings as the 5%. So when you are drawing a pie chart, first divide it into 4 parts with the dotted line. So while you make a fair pie diagram, it will be easier for you to understand where the limit ends, where the new percentage can start. So with that we can prepare like this. There are so many pie diagrams. If they give you this type of the pie diagram and you have to write down the text, it is very easy to write down. Okay. You can create own sentences. This is the easiest way I have written. So you can find it very easy to write it down, and it will be like a cakewalk for you to write down this one to understand this. If this being given and you have to draw the pie diagram, then you have to take care that how to divide it out and how to draw the pie diagram. I hope with this you have understood how the pie diagram could be drawn and what is the criteria to divide the pie diagram into 4 sections, 4 percentages. And every time, first of all, do one thing. Whenever there is a pie diagram you have to draw, just take the total of all the percentages, and if you are getting 100, then immediately you can divide the pie diagram into 2 halves, 50-50, or if it is needed like 25, if suppose you have to take, you can divide it into 4, and then immediately it will be very easy for you to divide and draw the pie diagram. So I hope you have understood well. This side, that side, you can check it out and definitely do the practice at home in the grammar notes. Otherwise, it will become very difficult for you to draw in the examination. And for the examination, you must have to keep one compasses. Don't ask for anything in the classroom. In the examination hall, it's better to keep our compasses and a sharp pencil so you can draw it very easily in your answer booklet. I hope you have got this one. In the next class, we'll meet with another explanation of this non-verbal data. So by the time, take care and do the practice. Don't take it easy. Have a nice day.